Hi, I'm Jimmy, and this is my Ironman progress video. Oh shit, is that the one that's super rare? Man, I took like a week-long break from this game, and I just came back. I think that's the really rare one. Man, I just wanted to get something to motivate me to keep playing. Man, I'm gonna have to do something else, I think, because this is, I think, the last 4 trips I've gotten nothing. No, you don't count Clue Scroll, go away. Past like 3 or 4 trips I've gotten nothing. So maybe we go looking for something else to do. Okay, so let's take a look at my Slayer, because they recently added an update where you can save a Slayer task into like a bank kind of thing. If I have the Slayer points that I need, I will definitely, I think I'm just going to bank my Armadillo task, because it's taking way too long to prepare for it and I'm falling super far behind. So maybe Armadillo can be a goal after I've maxed, because I really want to just get this out of the way. So let's hope... Oh, I have way more points than I needed. Okay, so 1,000 points, and we can create task storage, and then if we store our Aviances task, there it is. Aviances is stored. So when I've actually gotten to the point where I'm ready to go grinding for gear, then I'll go and do my Armadillo task. But for now, I just want to fight things. So I'm also going to unblock Drakes, because at this point, with the spear, Drakes are super quick now. They're actually worth doing again. I'm not sure about worms, that I still need, I think, is it throwing axes, I think, but I'm not sure whether Drakes do that as well. I need one of them, so maybe I'll end up unblocking worms as well, but I will unlock the Drakes, and we'll see what else we can get. So, for now, what task are we going to get? Oh, Kraken! That's a nice easy one, and a chance at a pet. So, we can go and do that. But also, I think I can get the extended... I need to get loads of tentacles so I can get the extended staff. So, yeah, that's fun. Cave Kraken, actual doable task. Let's go. So, without the thought of Armadillo task holding over my head, we now have a new set of tasks that I want to complete. One of the things that's been in the backlog for quite a while are quests. I haven't been able to use my quest cape since September of last year, so I have a bit of catching up to do. I don't really use the quest cape, but the most recent quest, A Kingdom Divided, actually has a useful reward in the Necromancy Spellbook update, which allows you to summon a monster that deals a slight bit of DPS on the side. And these spells give us bonus DPS in quite a lot of the bosses in RuneScape, so it would be good to pick up. I thought it'd be much better to spend a day or two smashing out all of the quests that I have yet to complete. I know this also isn't pushing towards the goal maxing specifically, but I thought it might be a fun deviation which shouldn't take too long. So, we begin on September 10th, 2020 with a Porcine of Interest. So, if any of you guys are following along to our special impromptu questing, this is the setup that we do. It's a very easy quest, just need a knife and a rope, some teleports, some running stuff, and we start at the notice board over here. So, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, that quest took maybe 5 minutes. Super fast. I can now upgrade my Slayer helm for some reason. And we get a little bit of Slayer points and some Slayer XP. It's nothing interesting. I will probably never ever get given that task, but I do have a couple of Slayer... 2 Slayer helms, so I'll take an extra set of goggles and might as well upgrade my Slayer helms. Okay, don't be like me and skip everything. If you already have a Slayer helm that's done, you don't need to buy the extras. That was me being stupid. On to the next quest. Okay, our next quest takes us to the 25th of November of 2020 with Getting Ahead. I think this is another relatively short quest. I just have to kill a monster and run around building stuff. So, start the quest with Gordon. And there we go, there's the second quest completed, Getting Ahead. It just gives you a bunch of little bits of XP, a tannery that nobody's going to use because it's still quite a while away from any useful areas, but hey, we got it done. So I think we're going to move on to the next one, which will be a free-to-play quest. So let's go take a look at that. Okay, we are on to the next quest, where we jump all the way to the 14th of April 2020 with Below Ice Mountain, the next free-to-play quest. Why am I starting to get the feeling that this free-to-play quest has much more, has had much more effort put into it? We got some cutscenes, like, the only thing we're missing is the voice acting, like, hot damn. This is actually kind of cool. Here's a terrifying boss fight that I killed in 2 hits. That's fun. But anyway, I don't know, this, compared to the last 2 that I just did, this quest has had way more put into it. That's all I wanted to say. Okay, after that short boss fight, quest complete. Now, I will say, however, this place is... Where the hell am I running to? Okay. This place is pretty dead on the members' worlds. There's nothing really too great for it. Apparently, it was really good when it first came out, and they had to nerf it into the ground so that it wasn't, you know, better than members' options. But the place looks kind of fantastic, even in the old school style. Even if you don't like it, this place does look fantastic. I just have to say that about it. But other than once I've got my max cape and I'm doing completion stuff for the collection log, this is going to be the only time that I see this up until the max cape. Oh boy, this is the one that I've been thinking about. This is the next step in the quest line, as you could probably already tell. We're going to be doing A Night at the Theatre, which came out the 3rd of June, so we're already very close towards the end of this. But this requires you to do a run of the Theatre of Blood. Luckily, they have story mode, which is soloable. It is immensely easier than the actual version, so being an Iron Boy, by the way, we're going to do it as a solo. So I'm going to try it with this crappy setup. We're going to see what we can do, see if we can make it to the end. Maybe we'll have some fast-forwarded clips of me killing stuff, just so you guys can see it. And yeah. Let's hope we can. Let's talk to the mysterious stranger. Well, most of that was a lot simpler than I anticipated. Verzik, however, she did kind of destroy me. I actually ended up having to come back afterwards. I couldn't get the timing right, and then I kept trying to range it in the last phase, and as you can see, at one point I just gave up and decided to try meleeing it, and it went 500 times smoother. So if you guys are ever going to do that, just melee her at the end. There's no point in ranging. The ranging method took me like 5 minutes to do. Hitting her with my whip took less than a minute to kill her. But anyway, here we have the finished quest, A Night at the Theatre. And so we've got one more quest on the list, and this is a good one. And finally, at the end of this journey, we have the 16th of June 2021 with A Kingdom Divided, which is Oldschool Runescape's 150th quest. This is where it all ends. This is the most current quest and the one that's going to give us the resurrection spells that we've been looking for. So, let's get jumping into it. Not gonna lie, I kind of really like it when Jagex get a bit silly with some of their quest stuff. I know some people don't like it, but hey, I'm a big fan of these Scooby-Doo lizard men. Okay, so that should be the end of the quest. This is actually a voiceover. I had some audio issues going into this, but that is the last of the quests completed, and I have my Book of the Dead now, which allows me to cast the resurrection spells, which I've been looking for this whole time. We get other bunch of stuff, but honestly, I just did this for the Book of the Dead. It's a super good upgrade. And as you can see, we scroll through, there is every single quest completed. I can once again use my Questscape, even though I don't use it. But we have it done. It's something to cross off the list. So, I believe after this, we're going to set our sights back onto Slayer and our Slayer task, which is currently the Cave Kraken. I think that's going to be the end of our little questing escapades. Sorry we didn't get to do much of anything else, but I just wanted to make sure I got all of these quests done. A few of them were actually quite a lot longer than I thought. I completely forgot about A Night at the Theatre, as well as A Kingdom Divided is the one that I kind of thought about the most. That's the one that got me the sweet rewards at the end, which will come in handy throughout this. I'm going to check online and see what people think and where I should take it, because it's providing a bonus DPS in quite a lot of places, and whether it's worth it for Ironman, because I know it's going to drain prayer points a lot, so it might mean I need to take quite a lot of prayer potions with me. However, that is going to be the end. So, as always, twitch.tv/JimmyPickles. I stream on there every so often. Comment, like, subscribe, do all that stuff, and as always, peace.